Welcome back to the Cali G Kitchen and welcome to day 86 of your 101 day food and fasting program. Today we are cooking chili con carne with rice and salsa. I've got some basmati rice here that I've literally just finished cooking, so there's no need to heat any from the other day. I actually used all of my rice up that I cooked the other day, so I made another portion. But if you need to know how that was cooked, you should already know by now. But you can check out the prepping like a G section to cook the perfect basmati rice. 12 minutes of perfectly cooked basmati rice. To get us started, we were going to start on the salsa, just to give the flavours time to work, to kind of let the juice of the lime kind of pickle the onions and the pepper and the tomato. So yeah, with that being said, we'll get started on the salsa, then we're going to get started on the chili, and then we'll just serve it all up together. I need my other knife. So to get us started, it is the juice of a full lime. So we've got full lime here. I'm just going to roll this out, just to kind of release the juice from the inside. And we're just going to chop this straight in half and then just squeeze all of this lime juice out. You could use, to give it a helping hand, you could use a fork, you could use a spoon, you might even have one of those little citrus juices that you go like this on, but I don't. I probably should, because I go through so many lemons and limes. I should probably invest in one, but I'm just going to do it the old fashioned way today. So there's the juice of a lime gone in. We want a small clove of garlic, or either half a clove or a small clove of garlic to go into this. I'm going to kind of finely chop it. There's our finely chopped garlic going in. Next, we're going to use this red onion. So I'm just going to use half of this red onion. The recipe does say a quarter of a red onion, but again, it just depends on obviously how big that onion is, and depends on your taste as well. There's no sort of set way to do a salsa. Going into that bowl with the red onion. And as you can hear, my dog is going mad with the postman. I think he's gone, Roxy. He's gone. You scared him off. And then next going in, we've got this beef tomato. And we're just going to chop this into little 1 centimetre cubes, little chunks, Just took out the core. Roxy, that's enough. Going in with this tomato. We've got near enough half a red pepper that we didn't use up the other day. So we're going to use this as well. Just going to get rid of these hard to digest white bits inside. And then the same with this red pepper. You want to have the same sort of size pieces as you do a tomato. So just kind of roughly chop this. Okay, so we've gone in with that and that. We also need some coriander to go in. I'm going to save a little touch of this coriander just to garnish the chili con carne once it's done. But with the rest of this, I'm just going to bunch it up. And then finely chop this. And this goes in also, and we are missing one thing. We're missing a couple of things actually. We need to go in here with some olive oil. You want around the same amount of as olive oil as you have got lime juice. I probably should have put this in at the beginning, but it's going to be around 6 tablespoons, and that's about the same. And then all we do with this, and we need two more ingredients, salt and pepper. In with some salt. In with a generous amount of pepper. We just give this a mix. And then we'll just place this in the fridge until we're ready to serve. Oh, we are missing one last thing. One last little thing. And we've run out, so we're going to use a substitute, which is just a tiny drizzle of honey. We were supposed to put a teaspoon of maple syrup in, but we've got no maple syrup, so I'm just using half a teaspoon of honey. Just going to mix that in. Okay. I'm just going to place this into the fridge until we're ready to serve. And now we're going to get started on the chili con carne. Start by getting some heat into this pan. I'm going to use the rest of that red onion. We've got another small red onion, and we've got an orange pepper here. So I'll just push the core in, top and tail, open it out, take away these little bits from the inside, and then we just chop this into pieces. Gone in with the pepper. I'm going to add some coconut oil, which I should have done first. Going in with a tablespoon of coconut oil. And then going straight in with that red onion. I'm going to take a couple of cloves of garlic. Is it a couple of cloves or one? 2 cloves of garlic. What I've got here is some smoked garlic, as you can see by the colour there. You can just use regular. Smells incredible. Smells absolutely incredible. I'm going to use a couple of these cloves. So we've finally chopped our garlic, and that's gone into the pan with the onions and peppers. I've got a chilli here as well, which is going to go in. Just kind of open this out, and then just scrape these bits out. Going in with that nice chili there. So all we're going to do now, we're just going to fry these just for 2 or 3 minutes to get all those flavours released. And then we're going to add the spices, and then we'll add our mince, and then we'll start adding the chopped tomatoes, kidney beans, and then we'll kind of just leave it to simmer. Yeah. Now it's time to get some spice into the pan. So we are going in, first of all, with the smoked paprika. 2 tablespoons of this. It's 2 tablespoons of smoked paprika gone in. Got a tablespoon of cumin to go in. A tablespoon of mild curry powder, and then a tablespoon of ground coriander. Okay, now we're going in with a portion of our cooked mince. This is the mince that we've done in the Prepping Like a G section. Going in with around 300 grams of mince there. Now this is going to be enough for 2 meals. In fact, if it's 2 meals, I'm going to go in with just a touch more. So we've got about 400 grams worth of already cooked mince. This is lean mince. It's around 5 to 10% fat in content. We'll kind of just cook this through for a couple of minutes. We have got some other spice here as well. I've got some smoked chili. These are very hot chili. So these are the it's the smoke. This smoked chili powder is made from jalapeno chilies that's been smoked for 72 hours. These chilies are very hot. Jalapenos aren't. They're hot, but they're not that hot. But this is, I don't know, it's just extra hot. So I'm just going to go in with a pinch of that chili powder. I think what we've got in the recipe is cayenne pepper. Let's have a look. You could use any sort of chili you like, any sort of chili powder, cayenne pepper, bird's eye chili flakes. You could use some chili sauce if you've got that, just to add a little bit more heat. Or you could just add as many fresh chilies as you like. Right, this is now ready to add our other ingredients. So we've got these kidney beans. We've got best part of a tin of kidney beans, around 3/4 there. And then we're going in with a tin of chopped tomatoes. This is chopped tomatoes with herbs, chunky chopped tomatoes with herbs. I'm going in with a full tin. We are going to bring this heat up now. I'm just going to bring this to the boil, bring it to the boil and then turn it down onto a simmer for a few minutes. Got one last thing to add in here, some chocolate. 85% dark chocolate. We're going to use, it says in the recipe to use a square, but I know fine well that these squares are they are small. Generally a square of dark chocolate is about this big. So we're going to use, we've got like 3 or 4 squares there. We're just going to add that in to the pan. This just adds a nice dark colour to the chilli, and also adds like a nice little depth of flavour to it as well. And also take this opportunity to taste your food now, see how it tastes. Does it need anything more in? Does it need more chilli? Do you need any other spices put in there? Perhaps you like it a little bit more smoky, so you probably add a little bit more smoked paprika. And as I can see there, that is just a normal paprika. I generally like to use a smoked one, which I am going to do. I haven't tasted this yet because I'm actually on my fast right now. But I know for a fact that this is going to need some smoked paprika in. I'm just going to turn this down to simmer now. I'm just going to leave that lid on briefly just while I tidy these away. And we're going to chop up the coriander we've got there. We're going to dish it all up in a nice big bowl. Going into our nice big bowl. I'm going to remove all of this rice. Try that again. I'm going to go in with all of this rice. I'm going to make a nice big well in the middle, a big portion of our chili con carne. Look at that. Unreal scenes. And it smells absolutely incredible. Remember to keep a portion of your chilli for your smash crash potato that we're going to be making. I think that's tomorrow, is it? Tomorrow, yes, smashed crash chili con carne potato. And there you have it. Chili con carne with basmati rice and a nice bowl of salsa to go with it. Hope you all enjoy, and we'll see you again next time in the Cali G Kitchen. Goodbye for now.